Hello and welcome to, I don't even know what to call this really, Twin Flame Transmission Energy Day. I did a 13-day transmission, so put something on every day for 13 days, and then I was asked to integrate for 8 days. But this morning I was guided to come on and give messages and do a reading. So this is day 7. And the reason why I'm doing it is because I was shown something this morning that I've been asked to pass on. And the other very odd thing, or maybe not odd as the case may be, is that I have nothing. I normally have crystals on my desk and lots of different things. And I've got the twin flame energies here, the divine masculine, divine feminine. And I've also got Eli, who's a dragon, my Andromedan dragon, and my emblem, which is the Solar Scribe, and that's it. That's all I've got. There's a lot of fire energy around. I don't know whether it's something to do with Aries, because I'm not really that much into astrology. I know it's a twin flame day, but I can feel very strongly that there are these convergence of energies coming together with the divine masculine and feminine. Now, I just wanted to say something else because I need to say this. I really struggle with the term twin flames and divine masculine and feminine because I'm a very high vibration being on a less low vibrational planet now. And I don't necessarily resonate with those terms, but I use them because in our English language we don't have words to describe the energy that I'm going to try and tell you what's happening. In my experience of my timeline, in my matrix, through my divine core inner light being. This is my divine core inner light being. And I can only give you the information through my lens. So I hope that makes sense, because I'm not speaking for the collective in terms of what is happening through the galactic timelines, because I don't have the words. I literally don't have the words. So that being said, I've got my sword of truth here. I've got my twin flame energy, which, you know, I could call it something else, but I haven't figured out what yet. And I've got the triple goddess energy, and this is me as the Solar Scribe. Right, okay, I've got that out of the way. Right, so I was given this message this morning to pass on. Ignore my drawing. I am not a drawer. It looks like a 3-year-old drawn it. Having said that, it's the message behind it. It's probably more important than the drawing itself. Right, okay, so here we go. So I was shown a neck of a person, a human, and a string of pearls. Okay, so the circle is infinity, as you know. It's there's no beginning and there's no end. Okay, and what I was being shown is that as these timelines are, as we are being created, right. Sorry, I knew there was something I've forgotten to write down, and this will make more sense if I write this first. Right, so it's an 11 day, which to me is a twin flame energy day. Okay, so 1 and the 1 is the 3. This is the 3, so it's also a creation day. Okay. Right, so what they were saying is that, or what I'm saying through my divine inner core, along with the galactics, is that, so these pearls have now been cut. The string has been cut, and I liken that to cords being cut. So there was a release there of old paradigms that we no longer need. Okay, but then in my head I said, well, why pearls? Because they could have just been beads. Why would they be pearls? And they said pearls of wisdom. So these pearls, as a individual energy, are all going out. So these are all multi-dimensional aspects of you. So I won't go into how many pearls are there. I've actually drawn 13, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 13, but that may be significant as we go along, I'm not sure. But, it is, because it's 4, so that's April. Right, so, anyway. So these are keys and codes. So you've now released these keys and codes from within this divine inner light core being that you are, all that is. And they've now gone out into the universe. So they're everywhere, okay, because they've been released now. So you've been freed basically from this restrictive paradigm that you were playing in. If you so choose, that's obviously if this resonates with you. So as these pearls have gone out, these pearls of wisdom, they then have a keys and codes within them. So when you start to think of a creative project, so like, oh, you get up in the morning, I fancy writing today, I might write a book actually. All of these aspects, these keys and codes aspects, will start to turn on. And so you, as the divine core diamond light, coupled with this that's now been freed, is the alchemy. So remember, the 1 and the 1 is the 3, is the alchemy. So you will create this alchemic project. I really hope that makes sense. There's nothing, there's no way I can even put it together in a different way than that. So why they've asked me to come on today is because it's twin flame again, whatever. And I said the old paradigms are going now. So you will be connecting with, if you so choose, the other aspects of this twin flame energy to create these alchemic projects. Right, okay. I'm going to bring the masters in. Let's see if they can bring more clarity to that. I hope that makes sense. It does make sense to me, but that's because I work with sacred geometry a lot, and I work with the galactics a lot. So I know what I mean. But to get the information out there is a different matter. Okay. Right, so what I am going to say, the other thing I wanted to say is that I started this YouTube channel knowing full well that very few people would watch it. I just knew that. I wasn't even thinking along the lines of, I'm going to have 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to have this and that. That wasn't my intention. It doesn't matter to me either way. Sorry, just falling on the floor. What the guides were saying, and what my guide is saying, and Ashtar is here very strongly. I'm just going to move you out. Where is that? What my guides were saying is that it is time to walk your talk. So basically, I made this YouTube channel, and sometimes I get 3 views. Okay, 3 people have watched that YouTube channel. No likes, 3 views. Now that could be a combination of, it might be being held in some, etheric space somewhere as well. But just the fact through, show me lapis lazuli again, but just the fact that I've put this information out there, it goes into the collective field. So the human in us tends to think, oh, well, why bother? Because nobody's going to watch it. And even if people watch it, they're not going to understand it. So why am I bothering? That isn't what this is about. This is about creation. And we create for the experience of it, for our experience of it within us. Not because we want somebody else to... Well, it's nice if somebody else tags on with it. But that isn't the primary purpose. Consciousness does not create. Consciousness does not sit there and think, right, I'm going to create this, and I wonder how many universes are going to be looking at it, or how many people are going to be watching it. Or consciousness creates because it wants that experience. Right, so I said right at the beginning, I could feel fire. I could feel this is the epitome of this fire energy that I'm feeling today through Eli, through the dragon energy. So what I am going to say is that it's very, very potent. It is this orangey, fiery energy. So it's this portal here. So we can create with it. And this is where the manifestation of the abundance comes in. That's what this is. It's the creation. What do you want to create? So Ganesh is... Oh, very interestingly, he's wearing pearls. So look at these pearls. This is what I've shown you. This is what I'm seeing. These pearls represent these keys and codes, this energy. That when they come out into the collective, we are transcending the old paradigms now of what has gone before. Okay. So yeah, I can't put it any clearer than that, really. So in terms of these three, they're all standing together. Okay. So Brigid is saying, what do you want to create? Lord Ganesh is saying, what abundance do you wish to receive? Because he's got the green. If you look at these two, they've both got the green. She's wearing it and he's got it around his head. Okay. And Hilarion is here with the green. So it looks like there's a lot of green energy around as well. And what does green do? It counteracts the fire. So in your sacral chakra, and I was feeling sacral chakra really strongly as well. So in your sacral chakra, show me, through the heart, creation through the heart is the green. And that's what you get. You get this new in the now energy. But there's Mercury's coming in because they're all standing together and it's open communication. So it's these new ways of being, new ways of creating, new ways of communicating. And this goes back to the telepathy, which I talked about 2 weeks ago now. A week ago, 2 weeks ago now. The telepathy. Right. So Ashtar is saying call to action. And Mary Magdalene saying teacher. This is you. You are the teacher. You're the 22. It's 2020. All these masters are waking up now. All this energy. So the pearls have been cast out. And they are emitting a signal. And the signal is going to come back to you with this alchemic projects that we are creating now. So it's through the base chakra as well, which is what I've said about Mary all along. It's through the base and sacral chakras. That's where this energy sits. Mine is through the solar plexus, but I'm in tune with what I'm doing, as you probably are. But look where the green is. These two are standing together. This is what we're creating. And if you're in a galactic timeline, which part of me is, then you'll be creating through the galactic timeline as well. Okay. Lady Portia, divine order, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Right, so you're the master. And the lesson is that you are the master. The lesson is, so Lady Portia is the counterpart of, right, instead of using twin flame, I'm going to use the word counterpart. Lady Portia is the counterpart of Saint Germain, okay, which is the violet twin flame. So through this alchemic energy of the base chakra, the sacral chakra, the heart, and the third eye, which she's coming through that lens, there is this amazing energy that's coming through now, through this fire that is transforming and transmuting the energies on this planet. Okay, right, that's the first one. Right, let's do an angel card. So I am feeling so much energy around of this fire. That's all I can say. But it's all within you. Brigid's saying it's inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. It's you. You're the master of this energy. You claim it. You are it. Intention, I claim my power now. I am this power now. This is what Sandalphon's saying. Look at this energy. That was what was reactivated in this solar gateway that we had at Easter. And if we look here, there's 6 of these. The 1 and the 1 is the 3. The 1 and the 1 is the 3. So it's, what is your intention? You have to state it. You have to say, this is what I'm claiming now. I stand in my sovereign being now. I stand in my power now. And you might want to do that through whatever means you want to do it through. It could be through meditation. It could be through standing in nature. It could be through the violet flame. So Lady Portia's here. It could be through Sandalphon, through the solar plexus energy. How do you want to do it? I don't meditate. Just sit there and meditate. I can't do it. My mind is too overactive. I'm Aquarian. I'm all about the mind. So what I do, I put on either a guided meditation that takes me somewhere, or I will just go out in nature and do an active, through yoga, through belly dancing, through playing the piano. That's my meditation. That's what I do. Find out what works for you. It's not about what anybody else says that meditation is. That picture is what we see when we look at meditation. We think, oh, it's somebody sat there, you know, kind of going within and being still. But what Brigid is saying, you could be doing that, but you could be doing it in a creative way. So you could be writing a new tune on a piano. You could be writing, do some channel writing in a journal. It doesn't have to be passive. It can be active. Okay? They're just being really, really strong energy of claim your sovereignty now. That's your sovereignty. Claim it now. If you haven't done that already, do it now. Okay, right, so dragon energy. I feel like they're being really bossy and kind of like, you know, that this isn't my normal energy. But then Brigid's saying, well, you know, you're all embracing new energy now. None of you have got the energy that you had a day ago, a week ago, an hour ago. None of you have got the energy that you had then. Because timelines change constantly. You are constantly recreating new versions of yourself with everything that you do. So let's get away from this idea of, well, that's not me, that's not what I do. I'm calm and I'm quiet. She says everybody has everything within them. You have all 4 elements. You have the fire, the earth, the air and the water. Use them. Use them. Bring them in. If you're missing fire, go and get some. If you're missing air, go and get some. Look what is lacking and fill in the blanks, she's saying. Right, so dragon's given me 2. The earth dragon clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. So that's what this was. That's what the sorry, I don't know what I've done with it now. That's what this felt like, this release of stuck energy. And we did it on a massive scale. And that's what that is. And Brigid is saying, look at the colour. Look at the blue. It's through the throat chakra as well. What do you want to create? Okay. And then we have the gold Atlantean dragon. Helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. Bring back your knowledge, gifts and talents. Reclaim your mastery. That's exactly what I've just said that Mary was saying. Reclaim your mastery now. You are the teacher. It's a very, very pivotal point in time. I can't stress it enough. Each one of these is resonating with this colour. Brigid's got it. Mercury's got it. and Ganesh has got it. And what they're saying is that in Atlantis, it was telepathy, it was working with crystals, it was a knowing. You know what to do, you know what is happening, and you know what to do. Okay. They've just asked me to share something that happened to me the other day, but I'm just deliberating whether to do that or not. But let's see what happens. Right. I'm going to pull it. It's all about the galactics today, the starseeds. The goddesses didn't really come out very much. And obviously I've got the fractals, but it's a very galactic starlight energy day today. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So this is what, if these were the pearls, this is what's happening. Okay, and that's what Ashtar is showing. This is you. This is your energy. Not necessarily the Pleiades, because that's just a label, but this is your galactic heritage. This is what you are. This is why I'm doing this channel for galactics, archangelics. And if you are on the earth at this time, where's she gone? You are a master. Claim it now. If you haven't already, this is what they're saying. If you haven't already. Okay. So now I know why I hadn't got to wait until tomorrow, because they just gave me a little bit of a thing about pearls, about wisdom, and they were like, you know, we really needed to go on. I'm like, well, you know, I had planned to do something else, but okay then, if you really want me to. And then as soon as I started pulling the cards out, it's like, wham! You know, they came in with such a force. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. It's all within you. All of this is being activated now through these keys and codes, through these pearls of wisdom, through the Atlanteans, the golden Atlantean timelines. Now, yes, Atlantis was destroyed. They were messing with the energy too much, but you know, Mary's saying, you know what you are doing. You are a sovereign being. You are a master. You know how to use the violet flame. You know how to cut the cords. Look, these cords have been cut. These people have, this energy is flying. It's moving around. Okay. Right, let's have a number. I just need to calm the energy down a bit because it's a bit kind of whoa. But it is creating the fire within me, which Brigid is saying is very, very good. I don't have a lot of fire in my chart. 55, adventure. So I talked about the number 55 last time. I just want to get that card. I don't normally do this, but I want to get that card because I want to show you what that energy looks like. Let me see. There's that one. And it's like I say, I don't normally do this. So Bridget's saying, but that's what I've just been saying to you. We can't keep doing what we normally do. We have to break the mold and do it in a different way, in a more creative way, in a more a way that serves us better, to do more, to be more, to have more. That's what all of this energy is about today. I'm just pulling all of the fire ones out, but there's one in particular that I want to show you. Yeah, there it is. Right, so this is the 55 energy. This is how I see it. Okay. Safety, strength and power through the base chakra and the sacral and the solar plexus. All these three chakras are on here. We have to ground this energy in. Okay. You're a master teacher, you know how to do that. Ground it into the earth, bring it onto the planet. That's what we're doing. This is what the adventure is. May not seem much like an adventure. You know, it feels like we're being battered about, but that's because we need to stand in our sovereignty. So we've got 24, number 6, orange, connection and attunement through this fire of flame. So number 6 is double the creativity. What's that one? 19, dragon strength. Look at that dragon. It's pure fire. It's a fire dragon. That's what this is. Fire. And this is fire of the heart. Number 7, passion, love for life. All of these 3 are the epitome of what this energy is. But it's tempered. If you look, all of these 3 cards have got the purple on the outside. It's tempered with this violet flame that is burning away, burning off all of this old energy paradigms that we no longer want to play in that energy. There's divine order to this chaos. This is the chaos. The fire comes in, it's chaotic, it's burning. Nobody knows what's happening. But put the violet flame, the cool violet flame through it, and you get this beautiful energy of creation. Okay, right, so thank you for that. I will, I'll put those back in because Metatron's going to come back. And again, I use terms like Metatron, Sandalphon, Jophiel. Really, it's all us, that's who we are. Humans like to have labels, we like to have visuals, we want to know what Brigid looks like, we want to know what the name of this person is, we want to know what colour Lady Portia is. And that's the human aspect of us, but we are so far beyond that now. It's untrue, we are so far beyond that. Right. I know, I don't know why I just said that, it's untrue. Tell me why. It's not true. What is your truth? Decide what is your truth. What do you believe to be true for you? Right, okay, so we've got the secret. So look at the colours. Exactly the same colours, orange and red and yellow. So what is the secret? The secret is when Mary and Yeshua were on the Christ timeline, they went to the mystery schools. They went to this, the Egyptians and the Far East, to learn about this energy, to learn how to master energy, because energy is all there is, that's all we are. They learned how to master this energy. That's what the secret is. That's the secret that is being revealed. That is what is being cut now, what's being let loose, this energy. And it is us. We have it. It's, you know, if we claim it, it's already ours. But it's not a secret anymore. It's out there now. We all know about it. We know it's not hidden. It was hidden in plain sight, but it's free now. Right, so show me why. Let's do an animal. I'm going to ask for the epitome of what freedom is. Can be. Pegasus, dreamer. To fly among the clouds. This is the power of freedom that Pegasus releases in us. This magnificent creature comes to us in times of greatest need, to lift us above the ordinary and take us to places extraordinary. Go beyond your perceived limitations and open your heart to dreams. That's what this is. Look, that's what that is. Fly among the clouds, among the stars. Lifts us above the ordinary and take us to places extraordinary. Go beyond your perceived limitations. They're not there. they've been cut now. The cords have been cut now. Okay. Right, so Pegasus with wings. Okay, we've got the dragon energy with wings. So it's all about air at the minute. It's flight, taking flight with the fire. So, right, I'm going to pull 3 more masters in. And then we'll do the crystals. If you just take one thing away from this video, I would say it would be to go and create something of your own today, or at least sit with the energy of what do I want to create, what do I wish to create. So I'm gonna whoa. Right, okay. So the cards to me signify everything that they are me. So when I say something, I get confirmation of backup that that's what's happening. So the first card that came out is Pleiades. So I open my heart to love and healing from the Pleiades. So they're around really strongly now to help out, okay? That's the first thing. The second card was air, and I just said it's the element of air as well. What happens when you put fire and oxygen together? You get this whoosh of energy. I invoke air to carry angels singing around the world and bring hope and peace. The element of air supports magical cosmic qualities. So that's what Pegasus is. Remember, Pegasus is this mythical creature that is a horse with wings. You are guided to us. So the unicorns, I'm not sure if Pegasus was a unicorn, was he? Ah, yeah, they've got, well, this one's got a bit of a horn on there, I think. Unicorns to spread the quality of air around. So the unicorns are here as well. And it helps the fairies work with flowers. By acknowledging and appreciating them. So we're going back to nature there. And then we've got Neptune. Now Neptune to me is a very dreamy planet. It's about dreams and illusions also, and it's the 19. So Neptune is the planet of highest spirituality with Atlantis and Lemuria. You are blessed, for you only receive this card when you are ready to receive their information. So this comes in through the Earth Star chakra. So again, the lower chakras. Okay. And Sandalphon, who is here, so if you set your intention for that, oversees this center. He will help you download the spiritual light you are waiting for. Now I would make an amendment to that, and I would say he will help you bring out from within you, from within your diamond light inner core, what you need to bring out for this wisdom of Atlantis, which is held in Neptune, for this golden Atlantean dragon. And ask the dragon as well to help you, to assist you, okay? I was going to say something about Neptune and it's gone. Never mind, it'll probably come back in a minute. There's something about Neptune. Right, let's pull a good tarot. And then, yeah, we'll do the fractals. I just wanted to. King of Earth. Okay, so it's about grounding all this energy in through the crown chakra, through the gold, the crown chakra, and bring it right down into Mother Earth. That's what we need to do with it. Bring it here, here now, you're here now. The ever-present moment of now. Right, I'll do the fractals and then we'll do crystals. So with these fractals, I don't usually speak with these cards. I let you look at them, and then your pearls of wisdom will come from within you. I think that speaks for itself though, actually, in terms of what I've just said. And you can put it on mute if you need to just stare at it for a bit. But this energy, this fire, I've very rarely felt anything like it. It is the birth of new in the now life. It's the birth of new life that we've never ever seen before on this planet. And that's if you choose to be in that timeline. You can choose to be in whatever timeline you want. We're free now. Okay, for those of you that can't see the number, it's 32. I love this card. I love the colours. So that can mean to you whatever you want it to mean. Okay, second one, right. One more. And then we'll do the crystals. And that is number 9. Well, 27, should I say. Which I would see it as a 9. But actually the 27th of April, so it's the 21st today. The 27th is next Monday. How many days have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 days. This is a 6-day window of opportunity for... We never miss opportunities because there's always the forever moment of now. But if you feel guided to use this energy, you've got 6 days, which is... The 6 is the creativity. So you've got 6 days of very high potent fire energy. It'd just be really interesting to see what planets are active at the minute. Okay, so we've got Obsidian, true self-reflection. So what Brigid is saying for this is that you have to dig down to, because Obsidian works on the lower chakras as well, to clear out any old energy that's stuck. And Brigid's saying there's no such thing as stuck, but there can be perceived stuckness, if that's a word. So what she's saying is that you have to use your inner strength to look at your to look in the mirror and reflect on what it is that you actually do want to create. Okay. And Obsidian is obviously a good all-round crystal to carry with you if you feel that you need that. Also, rainbows have been really strong as well. Right, so we've got Hilarion again. And on this one, he's saying discernment. So it's about you're the master teacher. You know what you are doing. We've also got the turquoise energy and through the heart as well. And as I said, Mary's number 22. And this is number 22. So that's a double confirmation that in 2020 the master teachers are now awakened. Okay, it's a very potent energy there. Right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the crystal here was green Chrysoprase, so that will help you to discern. Right, who we got left? Let's do a heart card and then we'll do Rumi. I'm nearly done actually, I think. Right, there's another message coming in, but I'll just show you this one first. So these are the chakras that we're working with. A new phase begins and brings with it new opportunities. This is a lucky and prosperous time where much that previously seemed impossible is now possible. Doors previously closed now open. Your world is full of light. So, the image that I got of these pearls being cast to all throughout the universe, that was the doors opening. And your world is full of light. That's this. And this. We create that light. Okay. What was that? Do you know, I'm doing that. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to say something and then I don't say it. Right, so we've just talked about light, and this card flew out, Liberation, which is number 12, which is a 3-day. So that's today. So I'm feeling this liberation energy really strongly. Your world is full of light. And what we got in the middle of here? Light. Okay, so that just reinforcing what I've said. She's got wings. This is Pegasus. He's in the light. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Okay, that's what the Neptune thing was. Right, so Neptune is a really dreamy planet. And Pegasus is being known as, on this card, represented as the dreamer. So we've talked, philosophers have talked for a very, very, very long time about dreaming. When we're awake, are we in a dream? And then when we go to sleep, that's our real life, we're awake, or is it vice versa? And what is saying this? What Lord Ganesh is saying, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think about it and which way around it is. You just have to ground it down into the earth. You have to get it in there through the crown chakra, through the gold, down into the earth. Bringing as above, so below, bringing it down as well as out. I got told something very interesting yesterday, which I'll pass on to you. Oh, right, okay. Right, so they do want me to share. Right, just let me pull Rumi, and then I'll tell you 2 things that I've kind of been aware of. And it isn't to frighten anybody, it's just to say that I took control of the situation and I knew what I was doing on some level. Right, Rumi, Sacred Soul Sister, number 10. Well, it's 37, but it adds up to 1 and the 0. So this is a nod to me to the divine feminine again, and which the SS is this triple S. S is a 1, so it's 1, 1, 1. So I've said this before, haven't I? In America, a 111 is emergency services. It's when you bring somebody in from outside because you're needing help. If you take the word emergence, that's what this is. This is an emergence of the divine feminine, of the alchemy into this new energy of now. Right, so 2 things to say. First thing was the other day, about 3 days ago, I connected some energy to something. I won't say what. It was for good. It was a positive polarity experience, and I hadn't realised how much energy I was transmitting. And within 2 minutes of doing that, I just felt as if I was actually coming in and out of consciousness. My body was just vibrating to a point where I felt like I was going to pass out. It was horrible. I've had it twice before, last year, and I collapsed, and this time I didn't collapse. I took a breath and thought, right, you're a master, you know what you're doing. So my inner being said, right, get your shoes on, you need to go out into nature, you need to find a tree and discharge some of this excess energy. But as you're walking, it will start moving through your body, which is what it needs to do. So I immediately got my shoes on. Luckily it's very warm here, so I didn't need a coat or anything. Just grabbed my bag, started walking quite briskly out, talking to myself, reassuring my mind all the time, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. Walking along, found a tree, and within 5 minutes tops, I was feeling much better. Got water to drink, and I sorted myself out because I'm a master. Now, Rebecca Dawson, who I follow her work, and yesterday she was talking about, and you can find her on YouTube. I'm going to give a shout out to her and her website. I've signed up for her next course because even though I'm a master, I still like to, you know, have experiences with other masters that have something to say, that from a different lens, from a different perspective. So that's her New Earth. Sorry, my writing's dreadful. New Earth, Rebecca Dawson. And what she said was, we are finding it very difficult at this time to go, for our auras to go out because the Earth's axis is tilting. So the best way to ground, and that's what we said with the King of Earth, is through the vertical axis, so through the body. Bring it from the crown down, or this, you know, the soul star chakra, whatever you want to call it, stellar gateway, down into, and that made sense to me. That's what I did. I brought the energy down into the earth, and very kindly asked the tree to absorb the excess energy, which the tree very kindly obliged. Okay, I feel like I've been talking forever. Right, I'm just going to pull the Metatron cards now. Can't see anything else. Show you the book. Right, Metatron 3, and then we'll do the numbers. Right, air, fly free. So that's the epitome of what I've been saying. That's what we're playing in now, this element of air and fire that have just create combustion, this creation of this amazing energy now. There's no stopping us. There never was any stopping us, but we just got, I think we just got caught in the illusion, this Neptune energy of, are we going to do it, are we not? But we really are. Kundalini, untapped energy. Right, so this one is just exactly what I've drawn, what I drew on that piece of paper. That's what we're doing. We're bringing this energy through. This is a number 35, which is an 8. Oh yeah, they're asking me to share that as well. Right, I'll do that in a sec. Okay, so that's what this is. And if you look what I've drawn there, it's very weird. I've never seen this card before, I absolutely promise you. But if you look what I've drawn there, that looks like that. Look. That is very strange. Okay, so that's that one. Right, I'm going to pull one more. I've been asked to teach, I've been asked to put some belly dance videos on my channel. And it's for the divine feminine, and that is does not mean it's for feminine energy. And I'll tell you the reason why, because I've seen some amazing male belly dancers that can do it far better than I can. But I've been asked to show them, to teach the technique, because when you teach belly dance, you have this figure of 8, and it goes in 4, there's 4 formations for the hips, and it's 2 that go that way, back and forward, and 2 go that way, up and back round, and I'm going to start teaching those probably tomorrow on the 22nd, which is 444 energy again. Like I say, nobody may watch them, it might just be me, but I feel I'm being pushed, I'm pushing myself to bring that energy out, and that's what this energy is. Okay, right, they're just asking me to check, because I mentioned earth, air, fire and water. Neptune I see as a watery energy. We've got the air with Pegasus and the birds in flight. I was actually watching a bird yesterday in flight. How that bird just literally just sat on the wind and allowed the wind to just carry them along. And that's what Mary's saying. She said that earlier, but I forgot to pass that on. It doesn't have to be difficult, this process. It doesn't have to be hard work. You can sail along on this flow of energy, which is this, and it will carry you along beautifully. Yes, you may have a couple of bumps in the road, but you know. Right, so sorry, I got distracted. So we've got air here, we've got air there, we've got fire, which is Brigid, and we've also got fire with the base chakra, Mother Mary and the Sacred Soul Sister. We've got earth, so we've got the King of Earth here. What have I missed? Water, so we've got the element of Neptune, which I always think of a dreamy, watery planet. Earth again with the Earth Dragon. Anybody else want to come through with a Obsidian? Class that as being Earth because it's very dark soil, black kind of energy. Okay. There's not so much water element here. Right. So I mentioned this earlier as above, so below. And that's what that is. It's bringing this energy back down. You know, it's mirroring what... So this is showing me the cosmos as a mirror. As above, so below. So whatever you bring, you know, you cast out, is what you bring back. And excuse me. So what this is a mirror of this energy. Okay. Right, let's do the numbers and then we're finished. Oh, and then Metatron just wants to bring a card through at the end. I have no idea how long this video has been, but you know, I kind of just went with it, and glad I did actually, because it's infused me with quite a bit of you know, kind of inspiration, energy really, that I needed a bit of a lift, because I think you know, all of us have been pretty tired dragging through these different energies. Right, there's an animal card falling on the floor. Just let me see what that is. Reactivity. Right, I've got to read this out because it was under the chair. Hadn't seen it. Fox, reactivity. The fox reveals itself during times of unpredictability and change, and I think we can safely say that's what we're in. Responsive, sometimes cunning, this power animal is a great guide when you are facing tricky situations. Trust your ability to think quickly, navigate around life's obstacles, and work on developing your mental sharpness. So that's the air energy. The thinking quickly is the fire energy. And what Mary was saying is, what do you do with a mountain? You look at it, you don't have to climb it, you can go around it. It doesn't have to be that difficult if you use your cunning and your power and your fox energy. You know, foxes are very clever, aren't they? So that's what that energy is. They're innately clever. Right, we've got lots of red energy here. Again, fire. Seven, eight. I'm going to do one more. So we've balanced it out a little bit. Yeah, 3 9s. So I said 3 1s, didn't I, for the emergence for America. When you want help, you dial 111. I think it is. And in England, when we want help, we dial 999. So this emergence is here. It's just the end of this shadow work. It's the end of this carbon burning off, and we get this beautiful. The 1 and the 1 is the 3. It's the alchemy of the new earth, the heart energy, the new earth. Okay, so that's the first thing. We've got sequences of numbers. I say this all the time. Look at what's happening when you get these numbers. So we've got Queen, King, Ace here, but we've also got Ace, 2, 3. Okay, so just give me a second with this, because I don't know whether that's a 1 or an 11. It's a 1. Right, so we've got number 6, which